Question 50. A flower pot fell from a windowsill. The graph below shows the distance d feet the flower pot was above the ground t seconds before it fell. The graph shows that the flower pot fell 16 feet from d equals 256 to d equals 240 during the first second of its fall, and 48 feet during the second of its fall, during which second of its fall, if any, was the average speed of the flower pot in feet per second the greatest. And it gives you a note that the average speed over an interval of time is the distance traveled divided by the length of that interval. So if we look at this first one, we see that it fell from here to here. It fell 16 feet in 1 second. Here it went from 240 to 192, so it fell 48 feet in 1 second. Right, so here it went faster, right? It covered more distance in the same amount of time. From 192 to 112, that fell 80 here, and then 112 to 0, so 112. So in this final second, that's where it had the greatest average speed. And this is going to adhere to the rules of gravity and the way that the world works. So the higher up you throw something, right, the faster it ends up hitting the ground. And that's because acceleration from gravity is going to continually make it faster. So you can use your logic and reasoning or understanding of physics to help you get to the answer, or you can do this purely mathematically and compare the distances that it fell over the same amount of time to see where it traveled the most distance in that time interval. So we're going to go with the final second, which this one's the first, this is the second, third, and fourth. So the fourth second is where it had the greatest average speed.